sports. It's in the game.
So many options, I'm on fire. I can't give a about what they say. They've been searching for that thing and get denied. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And we are underway from Heinz Field. Taken in at the 3. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Now a first down throw, Cunningham. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Jefferson.
Well, that was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Back to the air on second down. Cunningham on the run. He'll let this go. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 39. A big play there for Minnesota. 41 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Cunningham from the gun. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
First down.
That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D. Hey, check right, check right. Watching you find. You don't know no better.
So here's Vic following the interception. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Intercepted.
Certainly not the cleanest of starts to this football game. Back-to-back plays yield turnovers in this first quarter.
So there's not much flow right now. A very choppy game. And I know this. It's a copycat league. We say it all the time about the NFL. But I'm not quite sure this is what they had in mind about something they wanted to emulate.
No, you don't want to emulate a turnover. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Number 18.
Justin Jefferson, 44 yards. And the Vikings have taken a first quarter lead. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Vikings 7. Steelers nothing. Morton Anderson to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. He's going to let it go again. And this one is incomplete. Chase Claypool, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Jeff Gladney. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
By the Vikings.
They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
And that'll be caught by Diggs for a Minnesota touchdown.
Stephon Diggs. Touchdown.
Stephon Diggs there to make the grab. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. Not even 2 minutes into this football game, already we've had 2 scores.
You know how much I like to read about teams of old, right? The teams of yesteryear. There were some teams that were known as the point-a-minute teams. Well, obviously in a 60-minute game, that's 60-plus points. But 2 touchdowns in the first 2 minutes? My calculator doesn't operate that well.
And now on the other side, they better wake up. They haven't even gotten off the bus yet.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get them.
Accelerating, and off he goes. He's at the 30. 10.
They are not ready for
into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. James Conner, 75 yards. And the Steelers get the quick strike touchdown. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
And he returns this to the 22.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10. at their own 22-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson. 78 yards. And the Vikings get the quick strike touchdown.
Extra point is good.
And he'll bang that one through.
Makes the score Vikings 21, Steelers 6.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. It's a play fake. Now Vic.
Yeah.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. That one
Oh
complete to Bettis.
Bro. Oh my gosh, bro.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. On 3rd and 10, they go flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. First carry for the Hall of Famer. It's the boss, Jerome Bettis. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find.
Got his man. It's
Are you freaking kidding me, bro?
touchdown. Chase Claypool.
This game's so
40
fucking
yards.
retarded.
And the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit. And with the rules as touchy as they can be, it's so hard to complete a diving catch in the end zone, but he just did it pretty well.
How about him getting his body, his hands, everything underneath and around the football without it hitting the ground and causing some doubt in the minds of the people who have to look at this and possibly review it. What a tremendous effort and a great catch.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From the 10. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time.
That's true.
That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a 1st down. On 1st and 10, Cunningham. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Cunningham escaping, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The sack by T.J. Watt, or as his mother Connie calls him, Trent Jordan Watt.
And it's third.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
First quarter with the score Vikings 21, Steelers 14.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Cunningham. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun here, it's Cunningham. The left side caught by Diggs. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Operating from the gun, Cunningham, flush to his right.
How is he getting up there?
It's intercepted.
Fuck out
Picked
of here.
up by Sean Murphy Bunting. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
And he's going to keep it here. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. A carry now for Bettis. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
Number 36, Jerome Bettis.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back and forth first half that we've seen. Vic now from the 50. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it.
Block.
And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line.
By the Vikings.
I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, Cunningham. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Up 2nd and 7 at the Steelers' 34-yard line.
To throw on 2nd down, Cunningham forced out to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. As the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number one.
3rd and long.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Cunningham flushed out right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Give him 19 on the play, but they will still come up a bit short. And now it's 4th down. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Operating from the gun, Cunningham. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson.
Justin Jefferson.
Justin Jefferson.
Minnesota.
As the first half is winding down. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Now to try to add the extra point, the lefty Anderson. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14.
28. Steelers 14. Morton Anderson to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Johnson now returning. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well. Yeah,
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he's got it. And he is into the end zone. So they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime.
Morton Anderson to kick off.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. Now here's Johnson. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. Returning it, Johnson. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And fresh off the pick 6. They've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right?
Why are these interceptions?
That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
And now here is another interception.
They should have put a stamp on me in the
Xavier
locker room.
Rhodes with a pick.
Peace.
Teabag got me. Yeah, okay.
Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a foe, one to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the ones that want to keep you where you've been before. But I can't go, no I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check, not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. You change name, how about your respect? Give them more than what I get, expecting up the back. In fact, you know, I sat down with my accountant. He said, I got good news and I got bad news. Okay. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more. Okay. Look, sometimes you need the faith. Sometimes you need to know your worth. Sometimes you need to wait. Shoot like the golden boy, but ain't from the bay. You can't negotiate with Drake. You gon' have to pay. But wait, jugging on the
to kick off.
Here's the former Saint and Viking Morton Anderson to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down.
The tackle
a quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6. Brings up second and 4.
The last run got 6. Now second and 4. From the gun, Cunningham eluding the pressure right. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there. And that takes us from second to third down.
Well, that was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now they face a third down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Operating from the gun, Cunningham. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That gain on third down, good for 28.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
On first down, it's Cunningham, escaping the pressure right. This will be caught inside the 10. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. A very solid gain of 27.
Vikings, first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
So first and goal from the 9-yard line. They'll run with Cook. His way down to the 3-yard line. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with second down coming up.
6-yard pick.
They'll run for it with Cook. And they'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Anderson to kick it away. Here's the dangerous Tyreek Hill. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Jackson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. They could not ask for a worse start. You give up a touchdown on the game's opening drive, and then you turn right around and throw the interception on your very first play.
And this is where the coaching staff has to earn its money, because they've got to calm these guys down a little bit. Just as you noted, a horrendous start, both sides of the ball. But now the defense, which gave up an opening drive touchdown, they've got to go out there now and start playing like the team they want to be.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job.
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted.
Why is this
Picked up by the 8-time Pro Bowler, Steve Atwater. And a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards there on the catch and run. He was trying to get it to his running back, Alvin Kamara, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
You could tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Jackson. Flush to his right. And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Flushed out right. I think that might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Again, Jackson. That's caught. It's Jerry Rice. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. They get 11 there on 4th and 10. Didn't get it by much, but it is a 1st down. up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw again is Jackson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over it, and they got there to break that one up.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Throwing again. Jackson. Buying time to his left. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Incomplete on the throwaway. Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Jackson will throw again. This Minnesota D up to the task on the 3rd down pass play.
Hurts. Incomplete. Harrison Smith on the coverage.
Now Morton Anderson for the field goal try. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Anderson to kick off.
Anderson now to kick this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy...
A big seam, and he might go all the way. 20, 10, touchdown, Vikings. Delvin Cook with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Vikings get the quick strike touchdown. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. I mean, one play, 75 yards end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. We'll get this one underneath to Kamara. It's a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Gets thrown, now an opening. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throw left side, completion to Rice. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. Throw across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown. Well, you don't want to...
So this is when I click the button, right? I click the button. You can see his throwing motion started right here. This is when I click the button. That looks open. That should
picking ring. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hit scene, but I can't hear it when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Even blood across it where the blood thinner. Just stay turned like I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter, what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number one, number two never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point 'em out. Making my babies proud, wanna call my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know just to end the drought. Yeah, I buy that.
To kick off.
Here's the former Saint and Viking Morton Anderson to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Play clock becoming an issue, so Mike Zimmer's forced to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. First down. Cunningham dancing to his left. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon.
No gain on the play.
Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to...
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. So, CD, his very first pass of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know that's a major surprise for any quarterback because, look, let's face it, no one thinks about throwing interceptions. But think about all the warm-up that we saw, right? Every pass he threw wasn't a single interception because, oh, that's right, there were no defenders out there. A little bit different when there's live guys out there chasing the football.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down, here's Cunningham. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. They run again on 1st down. Cook. On the stop was Aaron Donald.
Carrier.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
On the carry. The tackle by Jeremy Chin.
Third down, Dalvin Cook.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
The first carry now for Adrian Peterson. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
Patrick Queen on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38.
On second down, it's Cook. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
First down, here's a run with Peterson. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Ramsey brought him
A gain of 3, second down.
Pick up a 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On second down now, it's Peterson. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
He was taken down.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
This drive, they're 2 for 2 on third down conversions, but they need 7 yards here. Give to Cook out of the gun. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, Cunningham being chased out left. As he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And as a result, possession switches hands. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
How about going and telling the defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Jackson from the shotgun. And he comes back with one complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. They'll run on 1st down. It's done. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Taken down.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And what a return as he brings us all the way back to the 25-yard line. If you're a lover of offense, this has not been the half for you thus far. Luckily for me, though, I'm sitting next to a lover of defense, and we have had plenty of that, including that interception.
Yeah, and I mean, that still makes it a great game, doesn't it? Everybody talks about if the ball's not in the end zone and points going up on the board, it's not as much fun. I love these defensive battles.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown.
T-Bag got me.
Okay. Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a foe, one to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the ones that want to keep you where you've been before. But I can't go, no I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. You change name, how about your respect? Give them more than what I get, expecting up the back. In fact, you know, I sat down with my accountant. He said, I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more. Okay. Look.
The ball on the tee. We're set for football. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Cunningham. And incomplete to open things up.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
At the 27-yard.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. On the ground, it's Cook. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
That's good.
Third and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
To throw on second down. Cunningham escaping the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there. And it's third down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Open here, Adam Thielen. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a fourth down.
11 yards. It's fourth down.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he's able to find Diggs. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the fourth down attempt and keeping the drive alive? So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 44-yard line. Now Cook. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
It's a loss of
That's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going, crashed down inside, and tackled him for a loss.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 12 yards there and a first down. Following the good run by Cook, here's another first and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 33-yard line.
There, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, second and 15. From the gun, Cunningham. A quick throw going to be caught by Diggs. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup. Now we've got movement up front. And I think this is going to be on Minnesota. Expect this from the visiting team when playing indoors, but not the home team.
They're supposed to get all the advantages, right? The home crowd's supposed to help them. They forgot where they were, perhaps.
And a manageable third down becomes a lot less manageable. 3rd and 7 after the false start. Operating from the gun. Cunningham. Flush to his right. They're going for Jefferson downfield. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson.
Touchdown!
Justin Jefferson. 30 yards. And the Vikings take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Morton Anderson to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. Set to return. This is Brandon Cooks. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Take over 1st and 10. at their own 25-yard line.
First carry now for Reggie Bush. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Xavier Rhodes makes the tackle. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Out of the gun, it's Marino. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
24-yard gain.
We see the first completion of the game there from the Dolphin great Dan Marino, and that never gets old.
No, it does not. In Miami, he accumulated over 61,000 yards passing. Led the league 6 different times in completions. In a 17-year career, I saw every one of those years. And it feels like he led the league in completions way more than 6 times. Dan Marino had a magnificent run with the Miami Dolphins.
Pick up at 6. Brings up
for a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
And it's 3rd down.
Two minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. He can run for it, and he will. Past the 20. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. From the shotgun, Marino. Oh, it's caught. And he's brought down.
Marino.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here, and just load up for it and see what happens.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. 3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set.
Damn.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Dan Bailey.
They were able to push him backwards on 1st down, but this time he forces his way in.
I wonder if he went back to the huddle and said, guys, just a little bit more help, and I can get it done on this one. Maybe even overruled the play call from the sideline, just feeling like he had that opportunity, and he wanted to cash it in.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with high-powered offenses that you face. The analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Now a first down throw. Cunningham flushed out right. He'll try and run it. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They run. Cook. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second.
Looking to throw on second down. Cunningham. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Vikings have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Vikings 14, Bills 7. Morton Anderson to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. Here's Cooks on the return. A dangerous return man showing it here.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
2nd and 10, Marino once more. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Marino here from the gun. The Vikings after it, and they get there for the sack. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down.
Another 3 and out.
Final play of the half. It's Marino. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. Here's Cooks on the return. And they'll They'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what do we use that kind of works for us?
Through an opening, and there he goes. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Reggie Wayne, 73 yards. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line. Here
are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. They start the drive with Cook. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32.
Dalvin Cook, the ball carrier.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd down.
Again, it's Cook. And a 42-yard line here and brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the 1st down.
On 1st down, Peterson. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
At the 44-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
They run again with Peterson. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40.
Back at the 40.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
On 3rd down, Cunningham eluding the pressure right. Got an open man, finding Jefferson. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Justin Jefferson, 60 yards. And the Vikings are going to take the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there. Because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24, Marino. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Jeff Gladney. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
It goes without saying.
They have a maxed out a high 390, a 90-plus 3.
That's a flag on the play. Yeah. Flag on the play. Hold up. That's a flag on the play. Let's go. Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make them throw a flag when I pass, come through stanch. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole, then I ran it. They get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake and bake. Let's go. I just took off with that rock, just like Tyreek Hill. I just count 100 racks, that's a whole field. He don't want no championship, get him out of here. I just got a set, like I run up in the backfield. I just got a set, like I ran up on a quarterback. Shake and bake, make a play just like a quarterback. We ain't worrying about no formers, we ain't staying there. Running off the block, yeah, I'm something like a linebacker. I got juice like a Fanta, how you like it? I'm on purple, I'm on yellow like a Viking. All these plays that I'm catching, I done gone crazy. I do my thing, 6 range just like Tom Brady. Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make them throw a flag when I pass, come through stanch. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole, then I ran it. Get money, you ain't tryna get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake and bake. I'm in the field like a panther, I done up the standards. Like Michael Vick in Atlanta when it's time to scramble. Neck full of water, call me Black Bridgewater. Lamar Jackson, how I throw them Ravens across the border. Hold up, you know I'm a touchdown with the sack. Run up the hole like a running back on the play. Intercept the pack like a safety, you boys ain't shake the play. That's a flag on the play. Let's go. Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make them throw a flag when I pass, come through stanch. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole, then I ran it. Get money, you ain't tryna get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake and bake. Let's go.
I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning team. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hit scene, but I can't hear it when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Eating blood across it where the blood thinner. Juice stay turned like, you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter, what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, got enough juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I ain't break from the sticks and stones they threw. Anything that you can do, I can do it better than you. No matter what I do, achieve, still got something to prove. I spent the check on the diamond cross, but still ain't paid my dues. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, got enough juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put take another L. Designer on me, this they new Chanel. Did they split? Did they drill? Yeah, yeah, champion, huh? Yeah, we here. They don't know my name, I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains, I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. They say fall and you let go, but I know I got an antidote to retain some kind of self-control. Look inside my head through a telescope. You erase all the calls from a telephone. No sense of smile, maybe tell a joke. Holding back your tears, singing minimal syllables. Yo, look at me, out the asylum. Was a fate or mistake, cause the time ain't up. Yeah, the parts of my mind don't get much love. If you want in my head, come and call me up. You look like a twisted Robin Hood. Yeah, you take from the rich and the poor and us. Wearing diamond shoes where you walk your pugs. In a town you create where there ain't no love. Where do I go when I'm alone? Not on the phone, when I'm on my own. They don't know my name, I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains, I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade.
Stop taking, but still got a reflux. Eyes drip out from the socket to a teacup. Drink up inside, look when they peep us. Jesus in the belly of the beast, but outside there's a war going on your front lawn. Black Hawk, see the red dawn horizon. Blind yet I'm rising, abiding by laws of attraction. My thoughts still rising, thinking what type of knowledge gon' sink in? Life gives you lemons and my only thought is drinking. Thirsty, will I be alive or dead before 30? That's all that concerns me early. Lemonade quenching my inner rage when it takes center stage way before they pouring on my grave. Minute Maid, let it set my soul ablaze on each and every way. Put me in the water for the save.
They don't know my name, I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains, I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. They don't know my name, I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade.
Lemonade, lemonade.
Tie me up in chains, I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Oh.
irresponsible without your money or not. Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Come like a bat of the hell, I dare you to cross like a reverend. And my energy paralyzed, I'm like I'm finger 11. Take a second, I'm finna send it like a parent a message. You the best, if it ain't me, then you need you a confession. You a mess, you ain't scary to me. Heard you was a leader, but that ain't apparent to me. Put dust on you like cheetah, run up down the air in the scene. Now I'm just like Vegeta Prince, and I'm an heir to the seat. I mean, for real. Touch the driver's soft, so I don't even grab the wheel. That's on my chest, but it don't mean the man is stealing. Mean I'm walking with some money, man, I mean a couple mil. Ew, think you need a meal. You ain't even eating while I'm feasting in the field. That's why I'm always cheesing, cause I feel like Uncle Phil. And all this loose think the freshman ain't half the man as well. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Just like the hands on the clock, I go back to back when I'm doing numbers. All the mad that I'm driving the bus, so they threw me under. Heard they mad, they don't wanna fuss, so they boo each other. Think that they're the winning team, go losing, then they choose another. And that's okay, cause I'm competing with me, not you. I live with blessings like I can't stop sneezing, not you. I hate to break it, but me and myself top two. I blow away the competition like a ball of hot soup. And there's no catch, I go and get the bag and I'm not bringing it back. I'm like a down QB, I put the pain in the past. And if you ever had a problem, promise I didn't ask. So it's 4-4-4 in the car, my dash. I shake a big, told them all, you went first, you last. Little boy, that's facts, I'ma grow that cash to my money. You know what? Let me stop.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain. Can I kick it? Just to flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I?
Hey, could count on my power and look at my dogs from. It was way back then, could claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich and went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. How did the lady go miss? How she was magic, she mixed. Met her at one of the functions, we caught a little rhythm, she caught up a friend, they kissed and we did it, and that's how we kicked.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain. Can I kick it? Just to flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked. Can I? Before I went live, they ain't know what I was. Ain't no one alive that could do what I does. Wait. Need a light here just to catch my buzz. Need Sprite here just to catch my cup. Now they don't really talk about us. Now they don't really talk about love. Honestly, they ain't never seen too much. What's love to a guy with a bag? What's heart to a guy with some cash? What's pain to a guy that's mad? Said. What's broke to a guy with a mask? What's broke to a guy with a plan? I just wanna kick it, that's all I ask. Like, let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain. Can I kick it? Just to flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I? hurt. Jesus wept.
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give up about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave.
Damn, Kane, you done killed Abel. Unbalanced land, trying to keep the people stable. The way I feel, I might it all up. The way you feel, you might do it for the buck. All black, born to be a rebel. After this, I might go and water down the devil. Listen to everything around me, I can't see. You picked a dozen roses and left them in Galilee rolling thunder. Don't hear my cry, don't let alibis pass you. I finally starting to realize, never give up and coincide. Can't watch TV, it's all a lot. Tired of trying, go ahead and fly. Everybody want a straight answer with media. Keep us blind, a good heart is not hard to find. Why do people try to define infrastructure right? I don't got time, infrastructure right, I don't got time. I could it's all to. We're talking about you, about to protecting the sons and daughters from political and slaughter.
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give up about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave.
Never play by the rules, guess I'm paying my dues. They gon' try to intrude, poison the multitude. They be quick to accuse when you got different views. Just know you gon' pay the price based off the item you choose. Many times in the culture, hit you with them K Ultra. I knew you was a vulture, Holy Ghost get the ushers. No, I can't trust you. Shock you, then now you fluster. Crashing down, I was cluttered. Doing this so subtle, falling out through the rubble. Remember this and jungle, the top always gonna get something. The middle gotta stay hunting. Why the rush left for nothing? 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 Agitated illusion, only built for confusion. The institution, modern day execution. Think I know the solution. Maybe not should I do it? Just put it in the music. Just put it in the music.
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give up about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave. You'll burn out if you jump into the fire. Can you feel it rushing through your veins? Though you may get all that you desire. No city was that never be the same. You burn out if you jump into the fire. Can you feel it rushing through your veins? Though you may get all that you desire. No city was that never be the same. You burn out if you jump into the fire. Can you feel it rushing through your veins? Though you may get all that you desire. No city was that never be the same.
This is Dev Music.
Hey yo,
Yeah.
Nike check. I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. Icy, water dripping on a white tee. And shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Get the bag and then I flip it, watch me do it. All them on my wrist going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. They like, hold up, wait a minute, like don't make sense, don't really get it. I'm steady getting to the chicken, that tasty finger licking chicken. I mean, I'm getting to the good guap. Keep it racking my sauce. Diamonds cost me a lot. Nike check up all of my stocks. Hey yo, Nike check. T-shirt check. Sneakers check. Socks check. Hoodie check. Shorts check. Nike check. I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. Icy, water dripping on a white tee. And shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Get the bag and then I flip it, watch me do it. All them on my wrist going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. Going up sky high while I'm rocking Air Force. And she just wanna ride, shorty bad and gorgeous. She was rocking stripes, said it's alright. Then I cut her off, shorty stepped on my off-whites. Okay, now wait. Gotta get the bag and racks every day. Don't tell me to relax, I can't, I'ma say. Got a new Prestos and a Jason away. Got a new Chris Foss, but it don't take time. Might pull up on a hop if it talks too hot. And he wanna play ball, hit a 3-point shot. Or this my court, got a block on lock. I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. Icy, water dripping on a white tee. And shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Get the bag and then I flip it, watch me do it. All them on my wrist going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. They're like, hold up, wait a minute, like don't make sense, don't really get it. I'm steady getting to the chicken, that tasty finger licking chicken. I mean, I'm getting to the good guap. Keep it racking my sauce. Diamonds cost me a lot. Nike check up all of my stocks. Hey yo, Nike check.
T-Rag got me.
That boy on the beat, so you gotta go berserk. Okay. Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a foe, one to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the ones that want to keep you where you've been before. But I can't go.
Kicker stands ready, and off we go. And
it's good.
And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Cook following the penalty. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11.
Makes it 3rd.
Now Cunningham. He's going to let this one go deep. And that will be incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They're going to try and throw. Going deep for Diggs.
We got plenty of fight, baby.
20. Touchdown, Vikings. Stephon Diggs. 65 yards. And the Vikings have taken a first.
It's fucking lit. Let's go.
Ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
It went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Oh, that was dangerous.
Jackson
threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Jackson. A quick slant to Hill.
What the fuck is that make so fast for?
And down to the 11. A big play there on the catch and run. 64 yards.
That is definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Jackson.
Give me that.
And trying to get it to Ruggs, but it's intercepted. Picked by Jeff Gladney. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. A big play there out of Cook. 53 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Here's Cunningham from the gun, escaping the pressure right. Oh, going for Jeff. And this is caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Give him 32 on the play.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Out of the gun here, it's Cunningham. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Dalvin Cook is running back, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the one on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
14, Bengals nothing. Morton Anderson to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. And this will make it into the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
About 3 yards there to the 27.
Eddie Jackson brought him down.
To throw on 2nd down, Cunningham, flush to his right. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson, 27 yards. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. Anderson on for the extra point. And it is now 21-0.
Just leave. What?
21-0 our score after 1.
Vikings 21, Bengals nothing.
Anderson now to kick this one away. Tyreek Hill set to return it. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Quickly to Gronkowski, that's caught. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2. And Jackson throwing once more. Going deep downfield for Ross. Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
At their own 9-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Cunningham sliding out of the pocket. And that's a loss of 7 on the first down play.
He was brought down by Patrick Peterson.
On 2nd down, Cook. And he'll find a little space. He gets this up near the 10. It's a 7-yard gain that gets him back to the original line of scrimmage. 3rd and 10.
Gain of 7 makes it 3rd and 10.
From the gun, Cunningham. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
At the 22-yard line.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. On first down, it's Cunningham. On the move to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over the... wide open. Complete.
Defense out there.
Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen, 78 yards. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Even though he was forced from the pocket, still able to adjust, make the long throw, and it ends with a really big touchdown.
Yeah, moving to his left. The key to everything when they're moving outside of the pocket, doesn't matter which side, making sure those shoulders get around and you get back square so you can get everything on the throw and create the big play we just saw there downfield.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Bengals take over.
Yo, can you hear me, bro?
The Bengals drive about to get going. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. This pass into the hands of the running back, Todd Gurley. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
Locked up, brother. Give me that.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Troy Apke. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Vikings.
The pick six extending this lead even further. Boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the third quarter. But things don't improve fast then. I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Tyler Lockett now with a return. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to the air, Jackson following the pick six. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Keeper taken down at the 41.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. And he finds Gronk. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
For a Cincinnati Bengals.
From the gun, Jackson. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And my goodness, another interception. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And his guys.
Thank you.
Responsible without your money or not. Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hell in the clock. Oh, yeah, irresponsible without. Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hell in the clock. Come like a bat of the hell, I dare you to cross like a reverend. In my energy paralyzed, I'm like I'm finger 11. Take a second, I'm finna send it like a parent a message. You the best. If it ain't me, then you need you a confession. You a mess. You ain't scary to me. Heard you was the leader, but that ain't apparent to me. Put dust on you, a cheetah, run up and I'm airing the scene. And I feel just like a cheetah prince, and I'm an heir to the seat. I mean, for real. Touch the driver's sauce, so I don't even grab the wheel. That's a lot on my chest, but it don't mean the man is stealing. Man, I'm walking with some money, man. I mean a couple mil. Ew, think you need a mail. You ain't even eat. Why
while I'm feasting in the field. That's why I'm always cheesing, cause I feel like Uncle Phil. And all those losers think the freshman ain't half the man as well. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him freaking us, we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hand on the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him freaking us, we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Just like the hands on the clock, I go back to back when I'm doing numbers. All the mad that I'm driving the bus, so they threw me under. Heard they mad, they don't wanna bust, so they boo each other. Think that they're the winning team, go losing, then they choose another. And that's okay, cause I'm competing with me, not you. I live with blessings like I can't stop sneezing, not you. I hate to break about me and myself top too. I blow away the competition like a bowl of hot soup. And there's no catch. I go and get the bag and I'm not bringing it back. I'm like a down QB. I put the pain in the past. And if you ever had a problem, promise I didn't ask. So it's 4-4-4 in the car with dash. I shake a big, told them all, you ain't first, you last. Little boy, that's facts. I'ma throw that cash to my money.
This garbage bag is pretty full. Should I take this one?
Anderson to kick off.
Here's the former Saint and Viking Morton Anderson to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. 5 yards on the game's first play. 2nd down.
A gain of
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Play action. It's Jackson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. 20, 10, touchdown, Philadelphia. DK Metcalf, 68 yards. And the Eagles have taken the early lead.
Morton Anderson on 40.
Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Anderson to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Dalvin Cook, the ball carrier.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Operating from the gun. Cunningham steps away to his left. Now he'll square up and got his man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Well, that's how you convert on 3rd down with an explosive gain of 34. Now throwing on 1st down and completing it. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A gain of 32 that time. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. They try again with Cook. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll run for it with Cook. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Vikings have tied it. They can grab the lead with a PAT. And it's no good. He missed it. And the game remains tied. Oh, boy. So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
The line of scrimmage.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
At the 29-yard line.
Throwing is Jackson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. He's got him in. Complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big pickup of 38. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
11 on the play.
Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets. Linebacker, defensive back.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles have taken the lead.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked by Jeff Gladney. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Vikings 6. Morton Anderson.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. Takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. First down. Here's the run with Cook. Fighting through it. He's got space. He's at the 50. The 30. 10. Touchdown. Second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Vikings have tied it. They can grab the lead with a PAT.
For the extra point.
And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front, because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized it.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. Well, switching gears for a second. Look, Charles, we know it's part of the game, but injuries, again, a big story in Week 5. Most notably, of course, Dak Prescott. Pretty severe ankle injury that's going to keep him out the remainder of the season. And that's really just the latest in what has been a tough year already. Gosh, you could probably build an all-pro team, Charles, with some of the guys who have gone down.
Yeah, an all-pro team, and at worst, a Pro Bowl team, because you're talking about names like Saquon Barkley, New York Giants, Cortland Sutton with Denver, Marlon Mack, Indianapolis, Nick Bosa, San Francisco, all of them injuries that have them lost for the year. Michael Thomas got hurt in the season opener with New Orleans. We haven't seen him since. Nick Chubb with Cleveland on IR. Christian McCaffrey with Carolina. They've all missed significant time, so it's been a tough year.
This is caught at the 20. And he is down deep into Minnesota territory. A big play there for Philly. 47 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. You don't see that a ton, do you, with the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle?
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute.
And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And once again, the Eagles are back out in front. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they hit the home run last drive. 1 play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play. Something in the air, deep ball, but not them just taking it. Big time, John. Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Well, as we normally do, let's look ahead to what's to come here in the NFL for Week 6. Some changes to the schedule in this most unusual season. But, CD, I've earmarked a few here. I've got Cleveland and Pittsburgh, Green Bay and Tampa Bay. Of course, that's going to be a lot of fun. Arizona, Dallas, Monday night. And then you got Buffalo, KC moved from Thursday to Monday to account for Buffalo playing on Tuesday in Week 5.
Yeah, let's just go ahead and start with that one because that Buffalo-Kansas City game, as you mentioned, was originally a Thursday night feature game. Then they moved it to Sunday, and then they had to move it to Monday because of the juggling of the schedule in this most unusual season. Arizona-Dallas Monday night, that feels like an old-school kind of a game, doesn't it? And now we'll have Andy Dalton at quarterback for Dallas. And Green Bay, Tampa Bay, that's simple. Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady. And Cleveland-Pittsburgh, how great is this now to feel like it's the old AFC North battle with Cleveland fully in the fight?
44-yard line.
Throwing on first down. Cunningham forced out to his left. Going deep for Diggs. Throw across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And now look at this. Big game. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Well, we got a second here, Charles. Let's play believer, non-believer. I'll give you a couple teams off to surprising starts. You tell me if you believe that they will continue that way. And let's start with the Browns at 4-1.
Non-believer last year, believer to start this season, believer even after they got whacked in the opener by Baltimore. I think they'll contend for a playoff spot.
Okay, the Bears, same record, 4-1.
I still want to see more out of this team, but I like how their defense plays. Still need consistency on offense.
And then lastly, what about the Panthers at 3-2?
Oh, one of the great stories in the early going. Non-believer because I think their division's too tough with Tampa Bay and New Orleans. But boy, I like what they're doing so far at 3-2. Way better record than what people thought.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Buying time to his left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. After the sack on first down, Jackson. Potential turning points. He'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
38-yard line.
On second down, here's Cunningham. Dancing to his left. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, a chip shot here. The Hall of Famer's kick is good. So a late turnover leads to a quick drive, and in turn that quick drive leads to 3 points.
So someone makes a mistake, but how about the other side learning from that mistake, taking care of the ball, and making sure they put some points on the board? Well done.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
To kick off.
The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up. And
this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's nearly a 40-yard gain on the opening play of the quarter. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. On the carry, it's caught. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
Looking for Johnson. It's intercepted. Derek Brooks. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
26-yard line.
They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. Give the tackle there to Danielle Hunter.
21, Ezekiel Elliott.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
Here's Jackson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Yards to go.
10th carry now for Elliott. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson.
Oh my gosh, you don't watch
He's got it. And he is down deep into Minnesota territory. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. A first down carry by Elliott. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Jeff Gladney able to come up and make the tackle. Glad to have you with us from Minneapolis. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. From 19 yards away. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, it does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Oh, I gotta throw that.
Can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Bit of a surprise they ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10.
First down.
That is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, Cunningham eluding the pressure right. Oh, going for Jeff. It's caught inside the 25. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
At the 21-yard line.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Cunningham escaping the pressure. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson there to make the grab. And the Vikings have made this now a 1-score game.
Holy shit.
And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far.
Morton Anderson to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays, they're going to gain yardage, how would you say, consistently. Right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
They'll run on first down. It's Elliott. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
Daniil Hunter on the stop.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Vikings.
Here's Jackson to throw. He'll buy some time right. And that is incomplete here.
I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
They go play action now. Jackson. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Harrison Smith. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
From the gun, Cunningham. Flush to his right. They're going from Jefferson downfield.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield. Think it's intercepted.
They'll try to run some clock now with Elliott. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. The tackle made there by Harrison Smith. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense. Just take care of it, and they get a good chance of ending up winning this game.
We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down.
And Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson could really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead, this is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive. Jackson. That is caught at the 7. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
At the 6.
25 yards that time. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run it in. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles.
Really wrecked my perfect season.
Game on, it's about to go down. A juke can shake it all up. My moves make them run them up. I'm lit so you know what's up. I got the party going up. A champ with the crown is here. I'ma win anywhere. Hey, so shake it like you don't care. I shake it up everywhere. And I can bake cakes by the pound. Blow the whistle cause I love that sound. And we can just keep going round. I'm ready for another round. Go ahead, touch down like that. 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 Hey, hey, go ahead, touch down like that. 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 Like
work the middle, work the middle, work the middle, work out, work out, work the middle, work the middle, work the middle, work out, work out, work the middle, work the middle, work the middle, work out, work out, work the middle, work the middle, work the middle, work out, work out.
Panic camera to the middle of the dance.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And a short kick taken at about the 16. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Cunningham. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
On 2nd down, it's Cook, and he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down. Being chased out left. And this will be caught at the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory as they're down to the 29-yard line. Operating from the gun, Cunningham eluding the pressure right. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Throwing again. Cunningham escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there. But now it's 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
To throw on third down. Cunningham. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
First carry for the legend, it's Bo Jackson. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
First and 10, here's Vick. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. And he is down deep into Minnesota territory. It's a big play there for Miami. 47 yards.
At the 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. On the run, it's Bo Jackson. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the 14-yard line.
14-yard line, second and 11. They'll run with a big man, Bo Jackson. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Anthony Harris on the tackle. It's a gain of 4.
We're scoreless after 1.
That's the end of the first quarter.
It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter. They're on the march, but facing a third down here. And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. He'll give up 6 yards there on the loss, and it'll bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. From the gun, Vick. And that is going to be incomplete. The Dolphins can't convert on fourth down. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Aaron Donald with a sack. We've seen a couple of Super Bowls start 2-0. The first score of this game could have very easily been a safety. That was close there.
It was close, and while it didn't happen in this game, it's funny you bring up the Super Bowls because that would have been, what, Super Bowl 46, Giants-Patriots.
You're testing my memory.
And also Super Bowl 48, which was Broncos-Seattle when the snap went over the head of the QB. And guess what? It was 2-zip Seattle right out of the gate.
The left side caught by Diggs. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
A gain of 11. It's now 3rd and 11.
On third down, Cunningham. Got an open man finding Jefferson. Give him 18 there and give the Vikings a first down.
And the key number on that play, 3. Third play of the drive, third down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves him from the 3 and out. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. They run, Cook. And he'll be taken down after a gain of about 8, as that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The sack by big number 98, Linval Joseph. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And that's caught by Smith. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Out of the gun here, it's Cunningham. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Johnson. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. From the gun on 3rd down, Cunningham. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Mike Zimmer's made his decision, and that decision is to try and go for this thing on 4th down. Here's Cunningham from the gun. Flush to his right.
Oh, shit, wrong button.
And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he... And the Dolphins' defense is able to hold. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again, Vick steps away to his left. Go. He's got it at the 15. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. DK Metcalf, 53 yards. And the Dolphins strike quickly here for 6 points. The game had been pretty uneventful offensively until that big strike.
No doubt about it. Almost felt like they were just going back and forth a little bit in the first quarter. But in the second quarter, things ramped up a little bit. Things jumped up. And you're exactly right. Going to make a highlight film or two. We'll be watching that one later on today.
And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins.
Makes the score Dolphins 7, Vikings nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
To throw on second down, Cunningham flushed out right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. Third down here.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's caught at the 25. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Andre Johnson, as the first half is winding down. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
That ties the game at 7. Morton Anderson to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a...
Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. That's going to go down as a loss of 9 on the first down play. Throwing on second and long. Vick. Forced out to his left.
You're so lucky, dude.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Anderson to kick off.
Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
29-yard line.
First down, Vick.
Give me that.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. First possession in the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
At the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
They run it again with Cook.
And 7.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10.
At the 30-yard line.
Now they try the right side here. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
Down at the 26.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
2nd and 5.
On second down, Cook. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on third down. Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. Anderson. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a fourth down.
It's fourth down.
The career leader in field goals made knocks that one through. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. So good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, and it's 2nd down.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
A third quarter action from Kansas City. 2nd down and 10. Throwing again. Vick. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. On play action, Vick. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Now, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They will indeed go for it. Vick. He is going to find Hill here. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It'll be a gain of 11. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. We're back now in KC. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Here's Vick. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked by Jeff Gladney. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. Scoring has really been at a premium, and Charles, you got to tip your cap to this defense coming in here. Their offense too, but this whole team coming in here on the road and getting a hard-fought win.
I think the way that they're finishing this one, an exclamation point on a terrific game. As you noted, hard for them to put points on the board, and they hold them down one more time and finalize things.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. Here's Cunningham. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward that. He will score. Touchdown, Vikings. 9-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic, and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Morton Anderson to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. Take it at about the 1. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Reggie Wayne, 52 yards. And the Dolphins have got it back to a 1-score game.
Yo.
So that's a really big play here in the fourth quarter. And don't look now. They're right back.
I don't know, bro. I haven't been in the party.
As it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with their defense. Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a...
Hey, I'm going to join the party then. What?
Yeah, it's off the boards.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts.
They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it...
I can show the team.
Warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. To throw on second down, Cunningham. And this is caught at the 20. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Justin Jefferson.
Are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Anderson to kick off.
Following the
touchdown, where were you?
I was getting changed.
I was like, what?
You're so fucked.
Wow.
And able to get this across the 20,
dude,
but
it's
not
just a
much
joke.
further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Why weren't you at school today?
What do you mean?
I didn't see you at school today.
Ready for their next drive.
Because we're on the
and they
same
were able to
page.
punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the
How would I go to
defense.
school after
So
that?
they'll be looking to stop
Bro,
them
just
from punching
shut
it back
up.
in the end zone.
Oh,
It
you.
always is punch counter punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage?
Such a big L today, not like you care about.
Who did?
Me.
You can see the sideline really get into
Because
the game.
freaking, like this Man U player got Team of the Week. I was on my phone in class, like on the freaking companion app things, where you can manage your ultimate team. I was like, shit, I should pick him up. And I was like, nah, he's gonna go down more. And then he went up like 100K. And I'll never know.
The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Yeah, Vikings got 2 team of the weeks.
But they lost.
I know. So messed. Diggs and Jefferson, though, it's lit.
And
Jefferson
I've
got a
seen
nice.
something about Jefferson
Yeah,
that you
Jefferson
gotta
got
get
a.
some new Vikings players because your team's ass cheeks without
My
any new
team's so
players.
good, bro. What are you saying?
Nah, that's what Vince said.
I have a 93. Dude, my team's so good, bro.
Dude,
Tell Vince to shut up. Why did my...
He's gonna let it fly. And this is caught down for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over
you
yet.
didn't
that's
answer.
on God,
You didn't answer my
Not
text.
go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now.
That's so fun.
What is you up?
That you said, can you hear me? And then you said, fuck.
Just shut up, bro.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Honestly. Just shut up. Such a cute ass. What are you playing right now?
FIFA, but I haven't even started
So
anything.
just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
I'm Madden game about to end.
Nice, bro. You want to play 2K?
No, I don't. Okay.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
What'd you say?
I'll play.
I love that.
Just shut up.
Ricardo Aelu started following? What?
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it was strictly for pride.
Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. As they get another minute to go now in the football
Bro, I got a 10 out of
game.
50 on my driver's test.
Here's 2nd and 8.
For
Victory
your L?
formation time for the Vikings as they'll take a knee here.
Yeah, April Fools, bro.
Big play coming up.
I aced that snitch.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
No, you do. You asked.
Down to a knee one more
Why wouldn't
time,
you
and that
have
should just about do it.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home
I know you're not
crowd, but
watching
you
the
go
stream
on
right
the
now.
road. That band of brothers attitude, right? Just us against the
Tell
world.
me why I
to
laid
get it
him on
done.
YouTube. On Son of Eric stream.
Previous stop
It's about to end now
you get a
because
win
I'm
on the
gonna
road, doesn't matter the
get
opponent.
off.
Get out of there like you stole something. And
What are you getting
they
off?
did in this one. So a
getting
5-yard
off,
swing, but still 4th down.
You just wonder
Madden?
if one team
You
used
practice today?
something there that they didn't need to,
No.
right? Draw them off
Let's
sides,
go.
but it still doesn't get them
Yo,
a first down. I used that
CMHF
one
wants to know if you can
4th
show him
and
the
5
team after the game.
I know. I already said I'm showing.
Today's final score, Vikings 20.
Well, as always,
Who, do you know him?
pleasure to share a booth
No.
with you. I have to say, I am impressed at your discipline because you came here and you said you were not going to eat any of the media buffet. You made it to the end. You didn't consume a single calorie.
You made me a mod? Hold on, Thomas is gone.
What the fuck?
Yeah, Craig gotta chill.
It's not Craig.
Bro, literally just don't call me if you're not home. No, I got 100%. What? Thanks, bro.
What the heck?
He's telling people on the sidewalk. What the heck?
What is this guy so hyped for? I mean,
Bro, hop on Hall of Fame Skull Threat.
no.
No, I know it just looks like that. I don't know, bro. Okay, bro, I'll hear you later on the mic. Peace, bro. What is...
Yo, bro. It's the team, bro. I'm not talking to you. That's so bad.
Got a spot and it's locked to the click all in. I got ops, if he drop, I just hit my dance. I was taught, they just watched, had to take my wins. They wouldn't let me in. I've been on 10 cents. Who really holding it down? I've been holding it down and
This Cyrus dude is chill.
who was a dummy to doubt? I'm the coldest around, but he's folding again.
Okay, I'm just trying to build a community.
I'm doing 30 on 30 and up. You in the what? You in the way. Either you rolling or rolling the dust. You with us or what?
It's that new Jefferson, dude.
You got him?
Yeah, I got him. 100K.
What? Wait.
Crazy.
Wait, but Diggs is on the Bills, right?
Yeah.
So you're still gonna get him?
It's an all-time team, buddy.
Yeah.
I already have him, but I don't have his
How
full
many do you
card.
need? Which shit. How many do you need for it to be a theme team?
Look at it. Look, are you looking at the stream right now?
Yeah.
Look at it when it pops up.
Oh.
Like 50 out of 50 and shit.
And how many people are in the lineup? Like 55?
Nah, like less than 50.
What?
But there's some guys get ×2 chems. Like this guy gets ×2 Vikings, and then like some other guys. And then these are like fucking chems and shit. Alright, bro. This guy, I don't think he's even here anymore, so. Actually, I'm gonna get some coinage in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, fuck with it. I fuck with it. Heavy. Oh, cheeky back opening?
No.
What the fuck?
Just getting quick. So messed.
You're so messed.
You're so messed. So rude, bro. Crazy.
What? You're so fucked.
It's crazy. I don't even. It's astounding.
You're literally still talking.
You're literally still Irishman raw. Cheeky pack open.
What's it called? I'ma join on a different account, okay?
Okay. I don't know what you're joining.
Oh nah, I can't.
I don't know what you're joining.
Cause I was gonna do like challenges on another account, then transfer the coin. But then, yeah, I just game shared it with Vince.
Okay. What? Why are you telling me all this, bro?
Because it's just a false alarm, bro. Relax.
Holy shit! I got 60K.
No, you don't.
I can upgrade. Oh, I wonder if I can get. Oh. I wonder if I can get abilities on.
You should get Jimmy Garoppolo as your QB.
You're such an idiot, bro.
What the fuck? Oh, are you still talking? For real?
I might have. What the?
What happened?
What's wrong with you?
What happened?
Bruh, you're messed. Why'd you do that, bro?
Dude, what happened?
You just wrecked my whole day.
What happened?
Why'd you cough and then fucking moan?
What the fuck? Nobody did that.
You're so messed, bro.
What does this guy say?
You're so messed. I'm gonna be so so dirty now. Got 2 slaughter premises in this motherfucker.
What's up? So man.
What the what?
What the heck? That's on me, that's on me.
It's so mad. Go look at the 892 deep route.
What the fuck? Once again in English, maybe?
92 deep route.
You talking to CMHF?
Nah. Dixie's fire.
Who?
Dixie.
I don't see a Y at the end. That is so fun.
I don't even know who you're talking to every time you speak. What?
Contact action really sad fast. What the? You're so
mad. What?
Just shut up. Pissing me off.
Look at this Randall Cunningham, bro.
Dude.
He's so far. 90 speed, bro. 95 throw power.
Why don't you have Kirk Cousins?
This is trash. Yeah, what are we playing?
I just started with FIFA again.
What? You knew I wasn't playing another game.
No. Long, it's just like a single player challenge thing. It'll be like 10 minutes.
So what should we play? Yo, what should we play? Yeah, get Vince on. You're what the heck? What?